Welcome to Sugar Free with Justin T. I'm Justin, and this is my wonderful assistant,
Hey,
Penny.
Justin.
How are you, Penny?
Good. How are you, Justin?
I'm great. I'm great.
Wonderful.
So this time we're going to do a nice little simple recipe to go with any entree, the Parmesan oven fries. So as usual, we're going to need a few things. You'll need a baking sheet, and you probably want to go ahead and use your cooking spray to spray that so we don't forget as we're placing our potatoes on the pan. You'll need 2 teaspoons of margarine or butter, 4 small baking potatoes, 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic salt, 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, and of course our nonstick cooking spray for our cookie sheet. So what we want to do, the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure our potato is washed, and we've already washed and scrubbed our potato, and then we want to slice it into about 8 slices. Today we're doing 1 large potato, but you can do 4 small potatoes or a couple of medium potatoes or 1 very large potato. So we're gonna take this, and you want to be very careful when you're using a knife, especially with a big potato. You don't want your thumbs and fingers to get in the way when you're cutting. Now if you're cutting into this and you have some bad spots, go ahead and cut those out. That's fine. You don't want to eat the bad spots in those potatoes. So cut those into a few pieces there. As I'm doing this, Penny is going to put our mixture of our paprika, garlic salt, onion powder in a bowl and mix it a little bit more thoroughly.
We've already measured it into this little cup, and I just like to mix it up so that it's well mixed, so that the seasonings are coated everywhere they need to be on the potatoes, because it'd be really bad if you just ended up with one with paprika all over it, nothing else.
That's true.
And this goes in this bowl, Justin?
It does, indeed.
Okay, awesome. That's very well mixed.
Very good. So we're going to cut this last big piece of potato in half.
Does it matter what kind of potato you use?
It does not matter. You can use any type of potato you like. And like I said, we have maybe a bad spot here or there, so you want to cut those out. We don't want to worry about eating those bad spots later. So what we want to do now is we want to take a spoon. If you'll pass me that spoon, Penny. We'll take a spoon, and you just want to put a little bit of butter on each side of your potato. If you have the ends of the potato, just put it on the open inside of the potato and not the outside core there, the outside peel. Just spread those out. And this butter is good for taste. We don't want to use too much of it, but butter will also, it'll hold all of our ingredients there on the potato, so it's not just a potato trying to pick up ingredients. This will actually act as an agent to kind of pick up those seasonings and salts and Parmesan cheese and things like that, so it actually goes on our potato. Now your potato is not going to be thoroughly covered by the seasoning, and that is fine. You don't want it all over your potato. You want it, you know, here and there. So as we do this, we want to take our potatoes. You can use a Ziploc bag for this. If it's easier for you, that's perfectly fine. If you find out that you don't have a Ziploc bag on hand and you still want to make this, you can use it in a bowl like we're doing. So what you want to do is you want to take your potato and just kind of press it down in the bottom, kind of roll it around, make sure you get it good and covered, and then just set it right on your baking sheet. So we're going to do that with the rest of these and make sure our potatoes are good and covered. Get all that good garlic and Parmesan and all that good taste on there. Penny, what would this...
It smells wonderful.
Yes, it does. What would this go great with?
Oh, I think this would be great with grilled hamburgers or chicken.
Yeah, a lot of good things.
There's a lot of things it's good with.
Very good. So you can really use your creativity as you're doing something like this. It doesn't have to just be with the same old, same old. We want to do some different things on different days. So just using that last little butter on our last fry here. We'll get this last in here and we'll pop these right in the oven. Now these go in at 400 degrees and they only take about 25 to 30 minutes. And if you cut your potatoes thinner than we do, then it won't take as long. So go ahead and pop those in for us, Penny. If you'll remember, as we talk about eating with diabetes and cooking for diabetes, this has 15 grams of carbs, so it would fit into a meal if you had some different carbs in other fruits and vegetables, maybe a piece of bread, a half a piece of toast, a half a roll, something like that. If you're looking for those carb-friendly foods and sides on your plate. So 15 grams of carb, that's not too bad, and about 5 grams of protein actually in this recipe.
This is what they look like.
And just like any good recipe here on Sugar Free with Justin T, we want to finish off with a great taste test.
How is it?
That is delicious. This has been Sugar Free with Justin T. I'm Justin.
I'm Penny.
Thanks for being with us.